Hello everyone! Few days ago Betafpv released a new transmitter. It is Nano version 2. So let's check what is it and what is it capable for. So we've got in the set the transmitter, the antenna, the power adapter and USB cable. And it is very similar looks to previously released SuperG transmitter. As you can see, the body is absolutely the same, at least it looks like so. Maybe the material, the SuperG seems to be metal and Nano V2 is absolutely plastic one. The fans they looks to be similar, same button, same LED. From the backside also very similar. So let's compare them and check what it is. Okay, we've got a Betafpv site, and what can we see? And the first difference is frequency. The Nano V2 is available in 915 MHz. At the same time, the SuperG is only 2.4 GHz only, but it has two antennas. Well, let's check other differences. And the other difference is the power. In 915 mode it has a 2 watt power, when the SuperG has only 1 watt power. And what does it mean for us? Let's check ExpressLRS site. They've got a page about competition, and you can see someone has managed to fly 100 kilometers at 2 watts. Maybe different frequency. Okay, TCXO, it is a technology that allows us to keep better frequency control. And comparing to SuperG, I cannot see it's mentioned here. Whether it's not was used or it was not just mentioned, don't know, but it's mentioned only on Nano V2 side. Okay, the super fast, super cool fan. Well, according to my practice, I have compared, I have checked the fan in SuperG. It was very good, it was very quiet, so I suppose it should be not worse. Okay, let's go. Yeah, here's a picture of the button and button configuration, and it's absolutely the same. Okay, the table, you can see the comparison here. So the power is different. You can see that the previous Nano was half watt, and also another difference, it's the power supply. So the SuperG and Nano V2 has the option of external power supply. If I'm not mistaken, they recommend use external power when more than half watt. And does 2 antenna 1 watt means the same as 1 antenna 2 watts? I don't think so. But someone please comment in comments. Okay, T-LED antenna, that's something interesting. They tell that this LED should demonstrate us something. It should blink blue when it transmits, and it should blink red when it receives data. So when we have, for example, light radio 3, we will have at least some level of understanding if transmission is enabled or it's just off. Well, we will check. Okay, let's try it in. Wow, looks like it was designed especially for this one radio. It looks like a part of it. But you can insert it to the radio like Radio Master Pocket. Same device, same setup. not the same device, the same plug. Yeah, looks good. Well, today we will test it. But if you want to use it with a bigger radio, you will need an adapter because of different form factor. And the problem that there is no adapter in the set. But I've got one from SuperG setup. So if you have adapter, and I will leave the link to AliExpress for similar one, you can make it like this dish. Okay. Well, I wish they put the adapter to the setup, but unfortunately. Okay, let's try it in. I've got here is ExpressLRS from the factory, and this one got ExpressLRS2, so if I want to make it work together, I have to flash it with the latest software or use this transmitter. Let's try with the external transmitter. I've got all flash image here, so I'm using the old configurator. Let's try connect and configure it. Here it is. So turning off internal radio mode, turning on external, don't know what does it mean, and save and reboot. Okay, so now we will have to turn this everything on and bind. And we will use the button bind. The power, well, we'll try without an external power, but if you would like, you can use this wire adapter from the setup. It has a XT30, so you can use 2S or 3S batteries. Okay. So we will connect to the configure and power just to have some control and power this on. The LED turns, wow, blue, it's trying to transmit something. Okay, now have to bind. Let's take the drone and press the button. Click. Does anything change? Don't know. Well, let's press the button here. Click 3 times according to instruction. And it shows that it does something, and it should be paired at this stage. So let's check in Betafpv configurator, and no, it's paired, but it receives 0 value instead of the actual one. So probably I've got some problems with old software, that it is failed to configure external module, or some hardware compatibility. Don't know. Please, if you know, write down in the comments. But we will try with this radio, with a pocket. Okay, and we may configure everything through the Lua script, but first we need to set up it as an external module. We go to the system menu. No, we don't go to the system menu. We go to the model menu, first screen, and move down to the configuration and look for internal module, set it off, and external module set to CRSF. So we'll check. Yo, it's work now. So, as I told, it was already bind. Good. And now we will test it. For test, let's pair it with another one radio with another transmitter. And we will follow instruction for sure. We can go through the radio, through the Lua scripts, and go to the ExpressLRS settings and enter Wi-Fi mode, but we will try other way. If we power it in and wait for about 1 minute, the same as other ExpressLRS devices, it should go to the Wi-Fi mode. So let's wait. Wait. A bit fast, skip forward. Okay, yeah, here it is. It's got the signal, it's in Wi-Fi mode. So go to the PC, select ExpressLRS Tx and press Forget Network if it was present. And enter again, it's just ExpressLRS specifics. The password is ExpressLRS. So yeah. And if it doesn't work from the first time, just put your radio closer to your PC antenna or even turn off some Wi-Fi dots in your room. Okay, it's paired. Opening. And here is the web page of ExpressLRS transceiver. So look, this is the valuable stuff. It's the name of transmitter software in case you want to build a new image. And what we will do here, we will set the bind phrase, but a bit later. And before, we will check the settings. So here is all as usual. I don't think we need to change anything here. In this tab also nothing specific, but most interesting is here. So here we can configure our buttons. So we can configure 4 actions with different parameters. So here we've got enter bind mode, 3-shot press, what we have already done. Increase power by long press and go to VTX channel menu. I don't know what does it mean, but I will change this configuration and let's say it will be start Wi-Fi mode. And let it be 3-shot clicks. And the last action I will probably just disable. Okay, save. Now we go to this option, set the binding phrase you use, save, reboot, and now it should be already bind to the another receiver that you have also configured the pairing word. Let's check. Connect it here. And I've got such a receiver. It's Betafpv receiver. It's already pre-configured with the same pairing word, so it should just work. Turn everything on. Okay. Yeah, wait a bit. Okay, yeah, it's paired, and here in telemetry we can see the level of signal and the quality. Let's go test. Okay, about 100 meter I've got first reduce of the quality. It's the same configuration, same result as with other transmitters or receivers. Reminding, it's configured with a low power mode. And go more far away and to 160 meters, and I've got really poor quality, but it's expected because I have not the air, but I've got lots of trees, buildings between me and receiver, So configuring maximum 1 watt power, and we've got the signal back. So just the same settings as SuperG gave me in my previous test. So it works rather good. By the way, here is the sound. As you can hear, or almost not hear, the sound of fan is really small. Okay, and what about the LED? Do you see it? Me? No. It should transmit, so it should be blue or red. Well, okay, a bit of shadow makes it work. Well, it's not so bright. Okay, let's test more. Let's go. What can I tell about this stuff? It's cool. And I have compared with SuperG with Gemini mode, and it works almost the same. At least when I was traveling through the roads in the city side, in the countryside. It has shown me approximately the same quality of the signal. So it works really good. The fan is very quiet. I couldn't hear it almost at all. And as for antenna, this light LED, it's almost no use, because in the daylight I almost cannot see it, and on the other side it's always show me the blue, because it was always transmitting, no matter am I have link or I don't have a link. It still continue transmitting, so the only stuff that it can show that your transmitter is actually working. But the antenna itself is really good. So actually, as for me, it does not matter you have this diode or you don't have this lamp. It doesn't matter, because the quality of the signal by this antenna is really super. So, wish you good flights. Have a good day.